Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe and share. This channel is about seeking healthy relationships, and we're going to be using divination tools and the tarot. Okay, we're going to discover our emotions, and we're going to learn to manage our emotions. Okay, because our emotions are attached to our intuition, and our intuition can give us good health, good wealth, because life is about balance, yin, yang, up, down, man, woman, okay? And when we create in the middle passage of dark and light, we become much more creative and in line with God as well, okay? So, I mean, a bit of explanation, all right? It's like we're living in one big body, okay? The zodiacs is aligned with each part of the body to make one big body. So for instance, if you're an Aries, the Aries control the head and the face, all right? Gemini, they control the arms and the lungs. Taurus, they control the neck and the throat. Leo is the heart and the back. Cancer is breast and stomach. Libra is kidney, okay? And Virgo is the intestines. Sagittarius is the thighs. Scorpio is the middle passage, all right? And Capricorn is the knees. Pisces is the feet, and Aquarius is the legs, that of the leg blood, all right? So each element, right, the four elements, all right, which is fire, that's inspiration. You're born to love, romance, intuition, lesson of life. Earth signs are meant to be practical, concentrated, force, all right, sensational, and their lesson is about service. Air signs is about intellect, all right? It's about about being intellectual, okay? The lesson of brotherhood, that's togetherness, humanity. And the water signs is about emotions, being receptive, feelings, and the lesson of peace. Because the whole point of having the 12 zodiacs, okay, is for us to bring heaven on earth. But we have to recognize that we have our flaws within these zodiacs. So if you're an air sign, all right, you're going to have the good parts of the air sign, all right, and then you're going to have bad parts of the air sign. And we have to use earth as earth school to graduate from our flaws so we can bring this one big body, which is all of us, because we're all connected, to bring peace on earth. All right, that's just a lot of an explanation. I'll go deeper as I go along with my readings. Okay, so I'm going to look at the first energy today. So again, welcome. We're trying to create one big healthy body, and it takes each of us to do that. So each of us to do that, to work hard with the mind, body and soul. So you could be an earth sign, Capricorn, all right? So we are looking at apprenticeship, teamwork, learning, creation, determination, goals, building for success, all right? We have to feel motivated and skilled to do that. And to do that, we have to get the mind, the body, and the soul all aligned with the heart. Because the heart has to be as light as a feather, not as light as a stone, okay? So the first thing we're looking at with this energy, we are looking at teamwork. Creation. What's our second card, please? So where do you learn? Where do you operate from? Okay? Where are your limitations in society? Where are your limitations inside of you? How can you get a better workforce from yourself? Some of you could be teachers, some of you could be fathers. Some of you could be feeling a fear of obstruction, but don't when it comes to workplace. Use your intuition, because you could be a fire sign, Leo, trying to work with a team of people. You feel like you have to stand up for yourself, because the spirit is giving you the fire within your belly to stand up for yourself. Because when you're on your spiritual journey, some people like to be defensive. No. Be yourself, all right? Defend yourself, protect yourself. because it shows here that you have all your spirit guides helping you, protecting you, okay? To keep on going, you've got your spiritual teamwork behind you. Just tap in, all right? Some people in your workplace can become very arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, okay? They don't really believe in maybe spirituality or spiritual connections. Maybe they're not ready for that type of level. And I think you've recognized that through their jealousy, through their lack of self-discipline, all right? And they act a little bit jealous. So you want to protect yourself from this energy. You have every right to, Leo. So Leos are more like actors, all right? They could be actors. You could be an actor. You could be a teacher. You could be a sculptor. What else do we have, please? So we're looking at a maybe at this workplace. You're not sure whether you should be there or not. Yes, you want a good teamwork, but no, it's not allowing you to stand up for yourself, okay? You want to work on your own stuff away from this teamwork, because you have the skills, you have the trade, you have the building businesses, you have the self-employment. Self-employment, maybe this team is not good for you, but don't take my words for anything. Please let it resonate. Don't let nothing force, okay? You might be self-employed, but focus on your self-mastery, all right? Focus on your craftsmanship, and you're going to do very fine if you commit to your dreams. Don't be a slave to someone else's dreams. Be a slave to your own. You have that ambition, you have the success within you. The soul is telling you, go for it. You can plant on earth, right? But just mind your energy when you're doing it, okay? Mind the people, things and places around you while you're going forth in your business adventure. You have the quality to do this. You have the ambition to do this, okay? You have dedication to do this. Maybe they need you around because you're very helpful. You're a very helpful person. That's a Leo sign as well. Very helpful, very efficient, very reliable. So maybe this workplace is looking at you as a very reliable person. But you have to stand up for yourself. You have to seek balance. Okay, so life is about balance, yin, yang, up, down, left, right, man, woman. And maybe you feel like you invested in this group of people, and it could be Capricorn, Virgo. You feel like the budget's getting tight. It's not a profit and gain, it's a profit and loss. It's inflexibility, all right? And you feel like you have to allocate your resources because you're juggling life. It's a financial decision, all right? To look a bit closer, but use your intuition that's connected to the soul. This is why the soul needs to learn its karmic lessons, all right? Every experience is knowledge for us, and every knowledge is wisdom to feed the soul, okay? The soul doesn't care about you getting your experiences and knowledges to get the wisdom, to get your lifestyle of your luxury lifestyle. The soul doesn't care about that part. The soul cares about the wisdom and knowledge for it to ascend to its greatest, highest level while it's on earth. There's a lot of earth here, and the soul wants to stand up for itself. Don't want to stand up for its belief. They believe they're a soul having a human experience. Right now, this person feels too human, too earthly. They want to be more of a soul having a human experience. Okay? So this Leo could be heavily around an earth sign and is feeling claustrophobic. There's profit, but there's no gain. There's profit and there's loss. That people are not flexible enough for this person to grow. So you might be feeling you'll be better off being self-employed. But this team doesn't have the ability that you have. They want people to put in the effort more and they reap the rewards. So little effort and they come out with everything. So at the moment, you're looking for fairness, balance and truth, okay? You want them, they have an inability to let go, or you have an inability to let go. But it looks like they have the inability to let go, and you're releasing the pain, you're overcoming your depression, about working around this earth sign person. They've had some hurtful words, confusion, and you've had to compromise a lot. And I think you're on a journey now of trying to forgive this person. It hasn't been a very good spiritual journey to learn challenges. It was more about money, and less about the soul journey. It was more about teamwork, for self-indulgence. The abundance wasn't about a balance. It was more about imbalance, broken hearts, for self-indulgence. Okay? So, Leos, you've had to go into solitude. You've had to meditate this pain away. You had to look at the philosophy of life and not the philosophy of the devil. You've had to withdraw from this people because you feel like wisdom is more important and that can guide you through the earth, and not have such a mental breakdown to overcome any depression, any hurtful words from this group of people, especially this Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo person, okay? You didn't have enough space and privacy from these people because they needed your teamwork, they needed your resources, your learning abilities. But you can't give too much learning abilities if the mental is in heartbreak, because the soul is not around the right people, things and places, and it feels more defensive and it has to stand up for itself. They don't believe in the soul journey, so the soul wants to, you know, fire up. Okay, my Leos? I might be talking to a Leo or a Libra. Take the energy as it resonates, please. So there was a big conflict in this corporation. So this team wasn't working. It was all about competition. It was all about conflict. It was about debate of like, am I a soul or am I earth person? You know, one is too materialistic and one is more tapped into the soul. So it feels like there was too much materialism blocking the soul to arise. And so now this teamwork that you're trying to work with has a lot of disagreements, a lot of rivalry, and it's creating lots of blocks and challenges. You could be in the sports world, all right? Now you have to stand up for yourself because you feel very protective about your belief, because you do believe that we could have a soul world. You do believe that you're a soul having a human experience, okay? Because you were born to love. You were born to have a spiritual romance. You were born to use your intuition. And that is your lesson for this maybe cycle of life, is the lesson of power. What is power to people? A lot of people accumulate power through the wrong parts of themselves, which is the dark side. They feel like if they rob, kill, cheat and steal, it's powerful, they'll get their success. But that's temporary measures from the devil energy, which I remember I said we make up one big body, all right? And if we all each carry our flaws around, we carry that one big body that we call the devil. Now, if we all correct our flaws, what do? We let go of that energy. We'll have less war, we'll have less madness and competition in the workplace, we'll have less conflict, okay? So we have to start rethinking about our beliefs, about the soul. Because right now, this is a heavy Leo, Sagittarius, all right? It's feeling overloaded because they put a lot of the burdens on this person because they don't have the mastery or the balance, all right, like this person does, or the wisdom. to carry on this project. So he might as well, as a man energy, quite I could be talking to a masculine, because he's very developed. He's developed his mastery when it comes to materialism, when it comes to building businesses, and he's been successful. He's had rewards and all sorts. There's no point carrying dead weight. Please take the message as it resonates. Don't let things force, okay? Because when you carry dead weight around, all you're doing is putting burdens and stress onto the soul and putting the soul into darkness. The soul likes light because the heart is as light as a feather, all right? So you're feeling that the obligations from this maybe earth sign is giving too much problems, obligations, okay? Because we, as I said before, we have Capricorn, we have Virgo, we have Capricorn, we have Libra, we have Virgo, we have Leo, and we have Sagittarius. So there's a battle between materialism and the soul. This is what it looks like, okay? Because it's the soul versus the material aspect of people, things, and places around me, all right? The spirit guides are there to help, and they're helping pave a clean pathway to walk away from this conflict. Because at times, right, we have to understand that this is Earth School. We're here to graduate from our flaws. So it's like God put us here and he said, everyone has a task to do, okay? And the moment God left the room, everyone started being disruptive. Everyone started being childish. Nobody knows how to behave themselves, but they all know they have a task to do. But in this room, there's personal agendas, all right? There's personal gains. No one really cares about the soul. They care more about what can you do for me on the material aspect. So why should I really work with you properly when I can live off of you instead and act like a friend, but really I'm a foe, all right? So now somebody has to come in and bring order into this disruption, okay? So this is where God will send his soul tribe and he'll pack up all that conflict and say, okay, we're going to leave now. We're going to guide you out of this mess. And the soul is going to guide you away from conflict, from debates that don't make no sense, apart from dead weight people that got nothing else to do, all right? So you carry your mastery and you're going to do it for yourself. Go in self-employment. You could be self-employed now. You're mastering your craft. You realize that mistakes is part of the process. You will get your abundance, but abundance comes with balance, yin, yang, up, down, man, woman, okay? They bring a lot of doubt into your work. And that puts a lot of burden, a lot of conflict. But there's no doubt, my love, you have a calling. This is a fire sign for real. Don't forsake yourself, all right? Don't ignore your calling. Don't avoid change, okay? Upheaval is not easy, but you have unhealed wounds. So it's best you heal the wounds instead of carrying an upheaval that is not really your burden because you're not using your intuition. People are putting their burdens upon you because you're an earth angel. Remember that, my lovelies, okay? Seek the balance to create calmness, all right? And that's doing it through self-control, balance, moderation, harmony, patience, and blending your mind, body and soul together so you can get good partnerships that way. Okay? Now, you're being guided by the angels, like I said, because you have a calling. Don't ignore the calling. All right? The angels are here. They would like you to take your goals and your plans and start targeting them. Balance. One of them is balance your resources properly. Be resourceful. Don't be resourceful for people that don't deserve your energy, because we hear about understanding our energy, okay? And these people do not deserve your energy, not one bit at all. So you're going to seek balance, fairness, truth within oneself. Because guess what? You're the lion. And your lioness is within you, which is your masculine energy and your feminine energy, getting together and marrying. You have to love yourself first. you have to tame the beast within you. And a lot of men are told not to tap into their emotions. That's why they get very impulsive. They don't think straight properly, because they were told not to cry. No, you cry, my love. Tap into your emotions. Let the feminine within you nurture you. If you lost a mum, make the feminine within you nurture the masculine within you in a way where you wish your mother, your sister, your auntie nurtured you if you feel like you didn't get it. Be that nurturer you've always wanted, but to yourself. And you can change the energy. You could be a female. The same applies to you as well. Tame the beast because you've got the inner strength. You've got the calling because you're the lion or the lioness. But you have the lion and the lioness within you. And that brings you your inner strength. That brings you your balance, because the lion has to conquer the jungle with an open heart. The heart can't be heavy like a stone. Material. It brings too much conflict. The lion has to have a heart open because he receives messages from God. That's why you have the human kingdom, you have the animal kingdom. Okay? The emperors rule, all kings, in the human kingdom. The lion rules all animals in the jungle, the animal kingdom. He gets messages from God to protect all animals in the animal kingdom. This is why the Leo rules the heart and the back. Okay? Leos are very gentle, very compassionate, very patient. They're into healing. They're very courageous. They're supposed to be self-control, self-discipline, and ability to do whatever they want, whatever they can, because they have the power and the resources. They have the mastery, they have the craftsmanship to do that. That's the lion. You rule the jungle. But don't rule it in a reckless way. You're not a clown in a circus. You're a soul having a human experience. So somebody tried to probably kill the lion's heart, break it, destroy it, put lots of pain inside of it. Now it's time for the lion to let go of the pain, overcome depression, overcome the hurtful words of these immature people that are probably just jealous because they don't have the skills that you have. Please take it as it resonates. Do not force. We're not here to make enemies. We're here to make love. Okay? Next card, please. Definitely a Leo. You have the strength. You are the sun god. You are the sun god. The sun is the soul of the earth that gives us power and energy. The same thing with the soul. The soul within us is like the sun of the earth. It gives us power and energy. And these people are draining. This Leo, this earth sign, is draining the Leo. All right? Because they don't have the working abilities. They're immature. Sometimes people want to be in certain work positions just for the status, the material, and really then don't have the mastery for it. And when you realize you don't have the mastery for it, you end up bringing conflicts to a whole group of people. And it becomes a massive burden for the whole team because you're not being real about your strengths and your weaknesses. You have to be honest about your strengths and your weaknesses, especially when you're working as a team. We have to bring heaven on earth now, people. And this is what my Leos are trying to do. Break away from an earth sign to bring happiness, joy, optimism, glory, positivity. But somebody will be falling from grace. Okay? Good fortune with a warm life. But you have to go within. Do soul searching. Be a truth seeker. Okay? There you go. Could be talking to a King of Wands. King of Wands. He's a visionary. He's experienced. He's got the energy. He's powerful. He's confident. You are very friendly. Don't let people change your friendliness. Okay? Exposure is coming. this teamwork, this company, this organization, this earth sign, it's all coming to an exposure. It's coming to light about this broken heart, right? Because your ancestors are very protective over you. You've got all your ancestors, you've got all your soul tribe tools with you. Don't let the earth destroy you. Okay? Be proactive. So I could be talking to a King of Wands that's having a difficulty with a team of people because they want a painful ending. But he's got to pull himself together. He's heartbroken. He's probably found out about this. He probably liked these people at one stage. But they didn't like you, my love. They like what you can do for them. So pull yourself together. All right? You're over the worst. This is the upside down 10. So this is the only card that's upside down. Oh, and this. 2 major. 1 major and 1 what's going on. Oh, 3 upside down cards, all right? So you're getting over this pain because you realise being a soul, having a human experience, it opens up loads of doors of horizons for you. All right? You're going to come to peace with this, okay? And they're going to remain stuck. And because you tried to keep this, you, Leo, in this teamwork, which was unforeseen trouble. It was a trap. You'll overcome this trouble, all right? Plans have to change now because instability and people are overwhelmed. Because it was a wrong thing to do. A whole team of people could have been 6, 5, 8 people against 1 person in this workplace. There you go, in this workplace. Maybe you don't see your true value, your true worth. Maybe they're trying to make you see that, but you know you haven't. Some people like to play games like, no, you're not that good. No, if you know you are good at something, you go ahead and you do it. Don't let no one stop you from doing anything. Stand up for yourself. You'll have your soul, have the human experience. Don't let people break the heart. Stand up for yourself, Leo. Stand up for yourself against this team of people. That's bringing a lot of conflict in this workplace. It's been a burden. You're ignoring your calling. Or they want you to ignore your calling by giving you lots of conflicts and lots of burden. Because once you leave, the company collapses. Or this team of people collapses. Okay? Battles, bullying, abuse of power, abuse of a position, abusing the teamwork position. Okay? Building success, but doing it in a bad way. Okay? This is about violence in the workplace. It's about manipulation. It's about narcissism. It's not very good in that workplace or within this team of people. It could be friends as well. Take it as it resonates. They're not nice people at all. They're users. They're undercover bullies. And what they do is they be nice to you in front of your back, and behind your back is nothing but conflict. They're probably saying, oh, you're so good. You'll be so good at that job. And then when they see the manager of that company, they'll say, well, don't give that person that job. They're not good for it. The mind games playing. But you're going to stand up for yourself against this group of people. Could be 8 people again, maybe 13. In a workplace, in a house, a teamwork. It could be a King of Swords looking at this information. They're going to come in and clear the air with the truth. Or this Leo's getting more intellectual. He's becoming the King of Swords. Alright, someone very official, supportive leader. Okay. A powerful leader as well. Got strategic thoughts about putting this plan together. So they're probably working to put this plan together, put this end of a burden away. To bring in balance. That could be you balancing your mind, your intellect, using all your experiences, all right, and you're analysing it because you realise the battle is in the mind and outside the mind. So you've got to organise it now, all right, put some structure to it. Analyse the situation properly. So you're looking deep into that because you are the Emperor. The Emperor has mastered all 4 elements of the earth. So he's mastering all the kings. King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles. And that's how he becomes the Emperor. He looks at his shadow side, because he says his calling is to be the emperor. All right, because right now we have lots of kings on the earth, and they're being very disruptive. That's why we don't really hear about emperors, because they've been sleeping for a long time, resting from many lifetime of wars. It's called spiritual war. So now the emperor is waking up, okay, because this team of people gave him doubt, forsaking his calling with God. So now these people are going to be in trouble because they tried to stop the soulmate world. So now this also could be the judge in the spiritual world. They've come to bring judgment down on these people so we can have justice, fairness and truth. Because life is about balance, yin, yang, up, down, left and right. When you're in balance, you get all your wishes come true. And this is what they wanted, his wishes. And once they get his wishes, they would have got rid of him down and out, and he's left with nothing. Oh, see how that fell? Nothing, down with nothing. So the wish was for these people to have his resources, making him flexible, okay? They wanted to juggle this masculine, divine masculine. But it's not working. They're going to be exhausted. They're going to be heartbroken. Because he gets messages from God. What's above is below. You've got to think to come out the bed first before you get out the bed. Alright? When the emperor has mastered all 4 kings within oneself, he becomes divine masculine with godlike powers. He gets messages from God. And the people and all the kings would have to obey him and listen to his words. And his words are going to be, idolize God only. Never idolize man, never idolize flesh, woman, or materialism. We have to start idolizing God only, okay? So the emperor is in love with his masculine and feminine energy, which is coming into fruition with his soulmate, because he's gone within and he's had this conversation with God, okay? And this is what this teamwork doesn't want. It's a soul world. Their wishes was to destroy, but his wishes is to expose. Once he's over his pain of a teamwork, could be family, friends, but it's a bunch of people, but he wants to show the world that the soul world is possible, because he found his soulmate by going within, doing solitude, meditation, looked at philosophy of life properly, about the Holy Grail. He withdraws from people, things and places that don't serve him for his highest good, and that's you. You're becoming the emperor. You are the emperor. You could be running this business and you've got to get rid of the whole team again because you're self-employed. And it's okay to do that because it's your company. You're not obligated to anybody. Especially if you're putting investments into this company and this group of people bringing nothing but losses. You're not obligated to anyone. You're not anyone's daddy. They're your employees or they're your friends. Why should you go down and out and they live off your resources in the meantime? That's wrong. Everything's about fairness, balance and truth, my lovelies. So you could be looking at a partnership, new partnership, because the ones that you're in is overwhelming, it's depressing, it's hurtful. You don't have to talk to each other. You're missing out on your calling, and you've gone with it and you've realised, I have a calling. I have a big decision to make, and it's a final decision. I'm not going to change my mind. Not dealing with these group of people anymore. I have a calling from God, and I'm going to take it up. Okay, I'm going to master my masculine and feminine energy. All right. So I can heal my inner child the way it's supposed to heal. Not superficially, no, nothing. The way it's supposed to really heal. Because you want to be a soul, full-time, having a human experience, okay? You don't want to do this conflict of the soul, conflict of spirits, conflict of vampire energies, taking over your resources, okay? Trying to make you stuck away from your soulmate, away from your calling. They don't want you to see the unknown or the unseen danger, all right? They want to slow down your healing. There you go. Conflict could be 10 people, 10 years. Conflict could be, they were working on this for about 10 years or something. Or it could be a group of 10 people, 5 at work, 5 in the house, Who knows? Resonate. Take it as it resonates. This group bring a lot of competition, conflict, awful debates about the soul world, like they know what they're talking about. They thought they knew about this craftsmanship or whatever you were building. It wasn't working. It brought lots of disagreements. It could be 10 months, 10 years, 10 days. And we've got this partnership again. Partnership is a burden, wasn't good. No one's using the sole purpose, all right? Everyone's burned out, overloaded. This partnership is nothing but a conflict with this earth sign. Self-indulgence, upside down, ready for judgment. God is here. Everyone's being judged. It's judgment day. So my fire sign lot are like, nah, I can't deal with this group anymore. They bring too much conflict. They're not good. They just make you wounded. They're just wounded, bunch of wounded people. I've got the ambition. That's what you need to say to yourself, please, fire signs, because this is definitely a fire sign. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the gift, you have a self-employment, you've got the mastery, you've got the craftsmanship. You don't need people that bring conflict. Work with people that bring happiness and love so you can overcome your depression, overcome your hurtful words that you've heard from this group of people. All right? Expose the love. That's what burns out these people. That's what they don't want. You see the vampire, all right, doesn't like the light, and the light is love because you're a soul having a human experience. What did I say? You've got self-control. You've got self-discipline. You are done for the job. You are the one for the job. No one else can do it. They can debate. They can fight. They can do whatever. They can be rivalries. Tell them good luck on you because you're wasting your energy. All right? Once God gives his tools to everybody, everybody is assigned to their own tools. I can't do what you can do. Let's be realistic. And you can't do what I can do. Let's be realistic. That's how we make good teamwork. All right? Stop trying to front about things you can do but you cannot do. And then when it comes to doing it, guess what? Conflict, rivalry, because somebody's ego is in the way. Because you don't want to be embarrassed that you were the weak link. Yes, you were the weak link. You weren't the strength. You weren't the lioness. And you weren't the lion. You're the lion killer. How about that? Oh my gosh. Ugh, painful endings. Painful endings. Backstabbing. All right. Ugh. Bitterness. Betrayal. You know, loose lips sink ships. And this is where the pain and loss came, or the profit and loss came. It wasn't profit and gain. It was profit and loss. Again, for this Knight of Cups. Knight of Rods. Could be a Knight of Cups involved as well. Here for a long time. These people are here for the good times, but never here for the long term. Or people are there for the results, but never there for the hard work. You know, love's about balance. Put your emotions back intact. There's no emotions over there. It's all over here. Look, my car's just through everywhere. Let's leave it like that. So that's what they are. A shambles. An absolute shambles. Big people working in the job and can't get their stuff together. Because guess what? All they want to do is use people. It could be people in your house. Could be people at work. Could be people in your environment. Okay, useless. Could be a lover. Lovers are here. And you realise the strength, your real strength, is an Aquarius. Air sign. She's a lioness. She's tough. She's gentle at the same time. She's patient. She's healing. She's courage. She's got the courage. She's got the heart of a lion to match the Emperor. These people can't match the energy. Life is about energy. This is why when you walk in a room and you don't feel right, listen to your energy. That is your ancestors and your soul tribe nudging you. Get out. Get out. Listen to the soul. This is not a place for inspiration. This is a place for conflict, madness, and jealousy, backstabbing, loose lips sink ships. They're taking your jobs away today and acting like they're your lover tomorrow. Sleeping with the enemy. All right? They realise that the soulmate, you've realised that your soulmate isn't an earth sign or isn't this team of people. They're not your soul tribe. You're realising that Queen of Swords is. She's your wish come true. She's your love after loss. She's your balance. Because you both balance each other. You don't need each other to balance each other. But it becomes a better working environment when two people are balanced. But unfortunately, the Emperor juggled the Queen of Swords because they tried to make this Emperor work against this Queen of Swords for no reason. And I feel that energy of that sadness. Because you had to walk away from people, things and places to find your own happiness, because it was draining over there. They weren't being souls. They were just being grabalicious. They were being vengeful. They were being backstabbing, because jealousy is a real heavy sin when you're good at something and they're not resourceful at something, and then they put you into difficult situations, you know, and they don't care how you feel. They just want to break the heart. So you're going to walk away from people, things and places, because you're going to renew your energy, restore your energy, okay? Because you feel more positive when you're away from these people and being around someone that's more truthful, okay? That's the sword of truth. This person doesn't care about the difficulties behind. They look for solutions. If there's a problem, there's a solution. If I can't change the problem, let it go. Keep it moving, all right? Sometimes people are here to learn their life lessons, and don't make yourself drained, or don't be stuck in their conflict. Mind your business and focus on yourself. Let them argue with themselves, and then after, because life is about energy, you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, will realise that they were the problem. Sometimes all you've got to do is say nothing and just watch. And you'll realise that agitation alone will bring out the ones that ain't good, the vampires that ain't good, that is there for resources and nothing else. It was a journey you went through, but you're coming out of the difficulties of backstabbing, competition, rivalry, conflict, and you're going on a healing journey. You're moving forward. You want to escape this madness because you're the Emperor. You run businesses, not a charity fund for children that don't behave themselves. And you don't, do you know what I mean? No, you do charities for children, do you know what I mean? You don't immature children that are adults. There you go. All right. You want stability. You want calm waters. You don't want to be in like a fashion relief scandal, do you? No, you don't. So stay away from people that like rivalry, competition in the group, and all they look at people as objects and nothing else. No love here, no nothing, no soul, no nothing, just vampires fighting with souls because they can't live without the divine energy. But they work against it. Does that make sense? Oh, I don't understand these people. So you're going on a journey, a travel with the soul purpose, looking for the soul purpose, going to solitude, meditation, going to look at philosophy, withdrawing, you know, from this conflict, and looking for wisdom, all right? Maybe you ran away from your soulmate, didn't understand it, because these bunch of people clearly don't understand what they're doing unless it's about money. How do I cheat, steal, and rob people? And it's all going to be resolved. This is the era of exposure. The Emperor is happy to go on his calling. He's got the energy, he's got the fortune, he's got the happiness, he's got the fun, he's got the joy, he's optimistic, okay? The worst is over, it's been exposed, maybe a little bit of regret, but make all regrets into great. Don't let people get away with making you walk away with a broken heart. Don't give them what they wanted in the first place. Best revenge is success, all right? Don't go down to people's low levels. That's what they want, because they're low bottom feeders. Work on yourself, your mind, body and soul. Your teamwork, your team, maybe your partner, your partners, could be your business partners, love partner, work partner, whatever partner. Ain't no good partner to work with, my friend. No. Use your intuition. Don't force my messages. They wanted resources. They wanted your inheritance. They wanted retirement money. They wanted the elites. They wanted your, because you're the Emperor, so it means you must be around a lot of good people with money. That's what they want. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I just picked up the deck. King of Wands. They wanted you out in the cold. They didn't want you to overcome any adversities. No, nothing. They want you broke. Okay? They want you broke to improve their finances, but guess what? It's tables have turned. You've improved your finances. Your health is improved. You're being accepted by a different group of people, and it's going to be very, 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 very successful because it's your calling. So you can't fail after this. It's nothing but going up. You went down, the bottom feeders. You realise being at the bottom of the sea is not me. No, 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 no. Positive changes now. You walked away. Could be an earth sign. That was an earth sign card I just saw. And you said, ciao, ciao, bye to these people. In life, we have to walk away from people, things, and places to get the clarity that we need. It might be hard to do so, but it's sometimes the best thing ever. Okay? Especially for the soul, man. Forget about the flesh. Love the soul. That's where life begins. Ego. Everybody was in their ego. Because they don't have the self-esteem, they don't have the self-worth. But you see this all in this emperor. Okay? They wanted their ego. They probably saw this soul connection. They wanted to profit from it. It doesn't work like that. This is divine. This is divine structure. You can't get in the way of divine timing. These people are cray-cray. So the separation is happening. Someone's come in, someone official, said this is a mess, or the emperor got official and he said, right, I'm done. This has been about 4 years, 5 years, working with you people. Enough is enough. We've tried, didn't work. Be mature and get out. Time for you to remove yourself, go and get your own privacy. So they're going to be online looking at comments and that, probably looking at what the emperor's doing. Because guess what? He's moving on. He's got new skills. He's trading. Probably a female, old partner, earth sign. She's going to be really upset now because she's online spying, or she's going to be spying. Because guess what? She tried to rob the emperor, and she's still trying. This is what she's probably looking at still. She tried to exploit the emperor, okay, in fairness, unfair deals that she will benefit from, but she was a robber. She wanted to rob from the wounded man because she's got a mask on. So please take it as it resonates. It could be 2 women in your workplace working together, 2 friends, best friends, or it could be your wife's best friend. All right? She married for money. She wanted to marry you for money, exploit you. Okay? Take it as it resonates, please. But you're realizing you're a blessing. Walking unconditional love. Over there's darkness. We don't care about the robber. Let the robber rob herself out. There you go. You don't need to do that. You're looking at your business. You look at the conflict. How can I deal with this? Calmer waters, so I can walk away from this madness, because I know I'm a soul having a human experience. These people are demons. They're vampire energies. They're just not good people. They're not bringing structure. And I don't believe in curses and all that. I just believe in balance of life. Yin, yang, up, down, dark and light. When I wake up, I've got to think to myself, is my mental more on the dark side, or is it in between dark and light? You have to find that in between passage, okay? So you don't fall into certain traps, all right? Keep the mind, body and soul balanced. And it needs patience, it needs courage. Your heart has to be open. You've got to have self-discipline and self-control. And now this emperor is probably looking at this Queen of Swords as a blessing, a fulfillment, because they've come in with an enlightenment, a different way of thinking, the same, align with him. That's what you need to look for, people that align with you, all right? They're probably going to have better ideas. Look at that. Look at that. Bright. You can't get any brighter than that. They've got ideas, they've got plans, but they have to walk away from people, things and places first, overcome their pain, depression, hurtful words from these people that try to get involved with the soul tribe. No, sorry, we've got a calling and we don't care what your calling is. Once you get that calling, it's hard to ignore. And that's probably why you're here as well, my fire sign lot. Take it as it resonates. You could be in the element of fire, all right? You got out of that hurdle just on time. You're jumping into your purpose, your life purpose, why your soul brought you here in the first place. The body is like the soil, okay? If the soil of the body is not good in compass and whatever, I don't know how you do gardening, but it's just a metaphor, people. Please bear with me. The soul is the seed. You need to put the seed in the soil comfortably. You need to water it so the flower will grow within you with love. Clean love, not toxicity. You won't allow the soul to grow in love because you have to have the masculine and feminine energy within you balanced so you won't be wounded. So they recognize this man is a wounded warrior, all right? And they wanted to use him, rob him, exploit him, use him for his skills, his trade. They want to use it for his business. So I think if you have a wife or someone close, I think you should get what you call it, financial analysis, fraud, all of that. Get in that. Anything to do with your home, businesses, get the fraud squad in. All right, get ready for this big upheaval. Okay. They arranged this. They had prepared this for about 10 years, 5 years. They prepared this exploitation. It was a plan. It was a plot. It was a setup. Okay. There was competition. They didn't want the rivalry of the emperor because once he's in his emperor style, maybe a lot of people will start falling from grace. Because guess what? He becomes more psychic. He gets to hear what's going on. And there's no ifs, no buts about it. And people won't like that. So they need this emperor as wounded as possible. Okay? But the emperor said, what? God's preparing me. Are you crazy? And we're all just watching you make a fool of yourself until it's time. So this overload of this 2 of Cups could be a partnership. Was overburdened. It was stressed. It was all about money. Marry for money. So this female wanted to marry for money because she don't have no self-discipline, no self-respect. She doesn't have to stand up for her own savings. All right? She might be playing Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts. She could be Julia Roberts. But in real life, you know, she could be white, she could be black, she could be Indian, but she's playing Julia Roberts, the high-class cat. But in the end, she's not going to get the happy ending in the end, though. She's not going to get, what's his name again? I don't know. The man with the money. The man, she's not getting it. She's going to be homeless instead because that's what she wants for the emperor. Homeless, no money, on the street. She want to take all the money from him. That was the plan. She's probably angry right now. You be angry, girl. But be angry in the corner on your own. They say they don't put baby in the corner. No. We put this earth sign in the corner. Aren't we, collective? We don't deal with robbers. Don't listen to the cry. I see tears here. Tell her, wipe your eyes. Because when it was on me, you didn't care. So take your crocodile tears and jog on. Keep them out your house. They want to rob you for your money, make you homeless. They want to make your soulmate homeless as well, but she's a blessing. And they see that as well. You're both a blessing to each other, and they are a curse. Because they're all about the material. All about material. Collecting people's money. Alright? That's all they care about. So they can go around telling the world that I'm a commodity. I'm a commodity. Nobody wants to work with me because I am too good. I am a commodity, they say. That's why you're lonely. That's how much of a commodity you are. And guess what? The lights are going to be on this female. Because this female is a, there you go, a robber. Robbing the emperor behind his back while he's sleeping. Takes his money out while they're in the dark. What's in the dark comes into the light. So what you're prepared to do in the dark, people, prepared to do it in the light as well. Okay? The emperor is a blessing. You're going to be a blessing to everybody. To your home, to the community. You are a blessing. Right? My collective. Never forget that. You are a beautiful blessing. Withdraw from your broken heart. Learn from your life lessons, okay? It was a painful ending, but it had to happen. You don't want to schedule it into your own death for these people. The death of your savings, death of your well-being, you know, death of your teamwork. Justice is here. I love justice. How heavy is your heart? Well, we can say the Queen of Swords, her heart is light as a feather because she's the blessing. She's the wish fulfillment. So I take it, Earth sign, you've got a heart is heavy as a mountain. There you go, mountain. So a lot of people are going to be walking away from this person. They'll be following you. They'll be happy for you to withdraw from this person. But there was a plan for an accident for you or your soulmate. Because they conflicted about if you move, if you leave this company, if you leave this home, if you leave this team, you won't be able to be exploited for your money, your ideas, your plans, all right? They're going to hesitate now because it's a stupid idea. Probably some of your family did this, or people you deemed as your family, but they're not your family. They were after your real estate. Okay? So time to withdraw from these people and set your own goals. Because all this goal was for this team of people was to trap you for your money because they needed aid. You see this earth sign, if she doesn't get aid from people, all right, she'll be lonely. And she'll feel like her life is over, her life is dead. Because guess what? Really, this person goes on platforms and says, I'm a commodity, I've got the ideas, they didn't want to listen to me. No, because you haven't got the ideas, you haven't got the plan. You go around to everybody and you take bits and pieces from their ideas, their plans, and you sew them together and you become that textbook. You're a textbook. You're not working from the mind. You're working from everybody else's words. And guess what you're doing? You're gurgitating. And gurgitating people only last so long. All right? And that's why this is coming to an end. This partnership, this love thing, this group is coming to an end. You can't gurgitate other people's ideas. Especially the Emperor, especially my collective. We don't do that. I get very passionate about stuff like that. No, we don't do that. I'm very sorry, collective. I'm probably feeling your energy. No, we don't do that. You don't go around using people. If you're old enough to be in this position at night time, you're old enough to go and get a job. You're old enough to be self-sufficient. Why do that? Why marry someone to rob them? What does that call you again? Julia Roberts. But not the one that has a happily ending, all right? So now they're going to be sick, stressed because of what they did. They tried to schedule an accident and now they're going to be very upset. Because guess what? A protest is happening. Everyone's going to find out. Exposure. Yeah. Overload. So it's crazy that you can make the lion heart, but you go around killing lion hearts by giving promises and then breaking it for accidents. Compromise. No one's going to want to compromise with you. Sorry. Because you're a nightmare. You went and ran coaching people to do rituals for an overload, fright, collaboration. I don't know. I don't really like readings like this, but we've got to be open to know what's in the dark in it so we can see what's in the light. But they vowed to have an accident with this man, with you, my lovelies. Take it as it resonates. Accident can mean, you know, taking all your money and then acting like, okay, like I'll give you, if you're a drinker, I would give you a lot of drink, all right? And then you can accidentally sign a few papers for me. There you go. Accidents comes in many places when it comes to these robberies, all right? They're dangerous, have caution. They cause nothing but injury and pain and heartbreak. And I hope you enjoyed my reading. This is the type of thing I will be doing, but I get deeper. Okay, it's about walking in love, talking in truth. Oh, I haven't done these two cards yet. You've got to walk in love, talk in truth, okay? And that's how you get your happiness. Don't be obligated to people's darkness. Get out of the darkness and find your own light. All right? We don't need to live in pain and sorrow. No. Walk away from people, things and places because you are a gift. You are an unconditional gift. Look at all this darkness here. Look at all this light. Oh, I love it. You're a gift. Maybe you want to send an air sign a gift. You know, air signs don't care about materialism. They just care that you understand that you are a gift. You are love. Okay? And you deserve to walk on earth in peace. Right? Your love. You didn't deserve to be walked blindly into a mad situation. No. Use your intuition when it comes to the unknown, so you won't feel awkward. You're a gift. You're a beautiful gift. You're not like a souvenir. That's probably how they looked at you. An object. But moving forward, moving for people, things and places, you're going to have loads of ideas. And guess what? Promotion is happening. Promotion. If you got 3 jobs over there, you'll probably get 50 over here. If you've got £2 over here, you'll probably get 2 billion over here. Because guess what? Exposure. You ran off and kept this one lonely. Because you want a painful ending. And now, they will experience a painful ending. Don't worry about their painful ending. You just move on forward and mind your business. Because when they were doing it to you, they didn't care. They were just minding their business, exploiting people. So leave them in their pain. Stay calm. All right? Keep moving. Don't let anyone do that emotional blackmail on you. Oh, it wasn't me. It was my dog. The cat ate the homework. No, we don't do that. We're not children in the playground. We're adults, all right, walking in Earth School. So evidence is coming that the soulmate was calm. The karmic was a nightmare, and we're going to get evidence. Yeah, evidence. She's a robber. And she married for money. Married for money and good friendships. And it's going to be a protest. It's going to go everywhere. Whether that's in your household, your community, your friends. Everyone's going to see the true light of this relationship. It was probably a secret. Let me tell you something, yeah? You see, when things are in secret, all right, there's always someone hiding something deeper than your 2 secrets, all right? So remember, if you can do things in the dark, you must can do it in the light, my love. Okay, stay away from people, things, and places that are not serving for your highest good, collective. And yeah, that's the sort of reading that I did. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Don't forget as well, walk in love, talk in your truth. And if you can't be at your highest good, walk away from people, because they're not serving you for your highest good. And guess what? Always remember, you are a gift. You're a blessing. Don't ever forget that, my collective. Do you understand? We're rooting for each other. We're rooting for each other to be a soul, having a human experience, so you can walk on the planet in abundance. With your back up. All right? Not with your back down with stress and overload of other people's rubbish, because they don't understand about the soul world. Because they don't understand about God, because they don't believe God, and they don't believe in love. They believe in loving material and loving exploiting other people for their blessings. Because they're not a blessing themselves. They're too busy putting that energy into robbing. Instead of putting that energy into robbing the emperor, put that energy into doing your own self-sufficiency so you can feel that blessing for yourself. Figure your life out. The thing is, people like to do the robbing, the exploiting, but when they get caught, they're the ones crying. Please don't drag me in public. No, you dragged yourself in public. All right? My collective has probably had enough. Now how long it takes to build a business, to put the idea together. We're not going to do that to my collective. Not doing it. We support each other on this line. If you don't want to support each other, you can jog on over there. All right? Take care, everyone. Love and light and peace. Walk in love and you talk in your truth. Stand up for yourself. Don't be a slave to anyone else's dream. Be a slave to your own.